Hi, I'm the Wandering Wife, and today I have my top 10 travel products for you. Some of them are new, some of them are tried and tested, but all of them are going to make your travel much more convenient. And one that cost me $10 saved me $50 on my last trip. So stay tuned to find out how. Welcome back and thanks for tuning in. Now before I get started, I want to remind you that my channel is mostly about travel videos. So if you like to travel vicariously through other people, please subscribe down below and look for one of my recent videos that has a summary of the upcoming trips that we're getting ready to take. We have some really exciting places that we're going to go. Also, I want to tell you that at the end of this video, I'm going to tell you how you can participate in my first ever giveaway on my channel. The first item on my list is really a twofer, and it's something that I'm really excited about. We all know when we travel that liquids pose a problem for our carry-ons. So I've been trying to replace as many of my liquid products with solids as I can, and I'm really excited to have found this company called Ethique. Ethique makes solid products, hair care, body, even a laundry. This is the shampoo and the conditioner, and they just look like a bar of soap. This is the shampoo, and I've already been using this for about a month and a half now, and I have to tell you, I am super happy with it. I had some doubts about how well it would clean and how well it would lather. It does both amazingly well. This is the conditioner bar. Now they do make several different both shampoos and conditioners depending on your hair type. You'll notice that this one's a little bit smaller. Let me show you that for comparison again. And I think that's because they assume that you're going to lather more than once and you're only going to use this once each time you wash your hair. At least that's what I do. Now, I also found these cases. These are not from Ethique, but I found these cases, and I'm going to link all these products down below, and you can see that they perfectly fit these square bars. So the other thing I really like about these products is that you're not throwing all those plastic bags in the landfill. They're much more environmentally friendly. They're also free of most of the chemicals that we find in our shampoos and conditioners. And I have a very, very sensitive scalp, sensitive skin all over, but I was also looking for something that I thought would be a little less harsh, and this has fit the bill all the way around. Ethique also makes a laundry product called Flash, and I love this because I try to pack light enough that I'm only really taking tops and things like that for about half of my trip, and I wash things out in the hotel sink. Now the nice thing about this is that you actually get 2 uses out of it. You can use it just like this, dry, as a stain stick, and just rub it into the stain that you're going to wash later, and then you just take it and swish it around in a sink full of water or rub it on your clothes gently and use it as a regular laundry detergent. So I love this. Next, in keeping with the idea of converting as many liquids to solids as I can, I want to show you a couple things that I have in my makeup bag. The first is a solid foundation stick by Tarte. Now, this may not be for everybody. It depends on what kind of coverage you like. I just put it on my face and then use a blending sponge to blend it in, and I find that it does a great job. It is rather expensive, but it lasts me a long time because I don't use it every day. I save this one specifically for my travel. Another makeup item that I use in solid form is a little concealer stick by e.l.f. This is for the under eye and any areas of redness and so forth. This wasn't very expensive, and as you can see, it's really small, so not only is a solid, but it doesn't take up a lot of room in your bag. This is an item that I actually found at my doctor's office, and I was so excited about it. I thought, this is perfect for travel. They're deodorant wipes. Now, why would I want deodorant wipes, you ask? Because you can take solid deodorant in the stick form. Well, I love these for when I know I'm going to be out and about all day long and it's very hot outside, especially if I'm going to be someplace like a theme park or in the tropics somewhere. I can duck into a restroom anywhere and do a quick little touch up to make sure that my deodorant is still working. I just love these. They're convenient for on planes, if you've traveled all night long and you just feel that like you need that little freshen up. So I love these, and I not only use them when I travel, I keep one in my purse at all times. Now my next item is not a must-have, at least for most people, but for me, I really enjoy having an electric toothbrush, and it's battery operated. Whoops! You can hear that it really does work, and it's really nice and strong. Now I used another one that was battery operated, and it did not last any time at all. It wasn't strong. I could barely feel it vibrating. So I really like this one. It's by a company called FairyWheel, and again, I will link all this down below. It comes with 2 of the brush tips. Each one has its own little cover included, and I just love this. It has really made a difference to me to be able to take a battery operated toothbrush with me on my journeys. My next item is not only compact and convenient, but it's really important for keeping your credit cards safe and your cash and that sort of thing when you're traveling. It's called the Taxi Wallet, and it's going to come to you in a nice little case like this, a nice tin case, and on the inside it'll be in this little bag. It's not in there now because I have it stuffed and I can't get it back in the bag, but this is what it looks like. It's just a little bit smaller than my hand. It's a really nice size, and it's just big enough to fit what you need and nothing more. So the front flap, you're going to have a small little flap up here. I don't know what you might put up there, small tickets or folded up receipts or whatever. I don't really use that, but here you've got room for a couple of credit cards in this pocket, and then right in front of that you've got room for change. So that's your credit card and change section, and then around on the back when you open it you have 2 slots for your cash. And what's nice about that is that you can separate your money, so you can keep your home currency in one slot and the travel currency in the other, or you can just keep currency and then you can put receipts and things up here. Now when you close it, right here in between you also have a quick convenient little slot. This is great for things like your room key or a Metro card or anything that you need to access frequently. You can just reach in and pull that out without having to open the wallet itself. Now how does this protect your credit cards? Well, when you open it up, I think you can kind of hear that crinkling sound. That's the liner inside of it that makes it RFID protected. And what that means is that somebody with a scanner who is an electronic pickpocket cannot scan the credit card information from the cards that you have inside. Now the Taxi Wallets come in several different designs and colors. This is one of the cheaper versions. It was around $15, and it is I think what they call PLU. It is fake leather. They do have real leather ones that run $50 and more. Before you even leave on your trip, it's really important to make sure that your luggage is really well identified. And of course, the best way to do that is with a luggage tag. Some of them come with little integrated slots where you can put one, and those are great, but I am an advocate of marking it more than once. So I like an external luggage tag attached somewhere. But I was having trouble finding one that was sturdy enough to stand up to all the wear and tear and abuse that your luggage is going to take, especially if you check it in. So I've been looking for a couple years, and I've tried leather ones and I've tried all other sorts, and finally I came across these aluminum ones, and they're really strong and sturdy. They have a slide out part protected by, I don't know if you can see that. Let me see if I can catch the light. But it's a slide out part that you fill out. I love that because the only thing that shows through the window is your name. So unless somebody needs to find out where the luggage belongs and takes it off, all they're going to see is your name. They're not going to have your phone number or your address. Why is that important? Well, it's a known scam that people will hang around airports, look for the people that they know are obviously going on trips, look for their address, and go rob their house. So this is really nice because it doesn't show you all that information, and it's good and sturdy. But the attachment is just as important, and this comes with a stainless steel loop attachment, and it screws on really tight. I put it on and have my husband tighten it up just as much as I possibly can, and it's really going to stay on there. It's really going to protect your luggage. And like I said, if somebody needs to find out where it belongs, they can disassemble it, pull the card out, and they can get your luggage back to you. They come in multiple colors. I got all red, but you can also get an assortment. This next item is not only really important for me because I carry so much camera equipment and electronics and things with me, but almost anybody these days has iPads and iPhones that they need to charge every day while they're on the road. And I will also tell you that in a lot of hotels overseas, especially the older ones, the number of sockets in a room are very, very limited. We were in one recently in Switzerland. We could only find one socket in the whole room that wasn't already being used by the lamps or the TV or behind the bed where it was extremely difficult to get to. So we had one socket on the desk, and luckily I had all my gadgets with me and we were able to charge everything. So one of the things that I recommend is a USB bank, and that's going to have multiple USB outlets. And this one has one cord, and then it plugs into the wall outlet. Now this is an American one. You are going to need an adapter for whatever country you're traveling to so that this will physically fit into the plug itself. Now another one that I just recently found that I also really like, and it comes in this really nice black case. It doesn't have a name brand on it, so I'm going to have to find that for you. I got it on Amazon, and I'll put the link below. But one of the things I love about this one is that you have your plug, your outlet here, and it accommodates multiple different plug types. So it's going to accommodate the US, the UK, just about anything in the EU, as well as Australia. You've got all those different plug configurations there. So wherever you are in the world, you can use the plug on that part. And then on the other side, you have all the different adapter types. So you have, let's see, you pull that back in. So you have all your different configurations. See if I can get that to focus. And then you push here and pull that back in. You've got the little levers on this side. You have this one, which is the United States, but if you just turn them, I don't know if you can see that, they fit in Australia. So this one also covers multiple countries. And in addition to the regular plug port on this side, you also have 4 USB ports. So this one is kind of like an adapter and USB bank in one. Now this next item serves so many different purposes. This is a travel infinity scarf, and I don't know if you can tell how big it is. It's nice and wide. It's nice and long. This is in one big loop, and so you can wear it around your neck, doubled, easily doubled, for warmth in the winter. But the other neat thing about this is that it's not just a scarf, it has a hidden zippered pocket in it. So you can put your passport, your money, your glasses, your keys, even your cell phone will fit in there, and not have to worry about being pickpocketed or about setting it down somewhere in the airport, because you've got it right on you the whole time, even in the airplane. Sometimes people say they're afraid to fall asleep in the airplane because they're afraid those things will get stolen. Well, put it around your neck, and not only do you have a very practical fashion accessory, but you've got functionality here as far as keeping your items safe. So I highly recommend this. I always carry a scarf with me when I travel anyway. I'll tell you one other little tip about scarves. When I'm out touring, sometimes I'll keep it in my bag because in Europe, they're very strict about how you appear in churches and cathedrals especially. You have to be dressed properly. That means no exposed shoulders, ladies. And I don't know, I've never seen anybody say anything about men, but so that means tank tops and spaghetti straps are out if you want to see anything like that. So wear those, but take your scarf with you and then put it around you and put it down over your shoulders like a shawl. This also comes in handy on the airplane where it might get cold, or if you're going out in the evening, it kind of functions like a little wrap over your dress. So this is just a great fashion accessory, like I said, with practical use as well. And it does come in several different colors. I like the red for a pop of color every now and then, but it comes in many, many different colors, and the link is down below. Okay. I promised you at the beginning of the video that I was going to show you an item that cost me $10 but saved me $50. My husband and I went to Orlando. We are huge Disney fans, and I'm going back in October with my daughter and granddaughter, so I bought quite a few things, t-shirts and mouse ears and things to wear when I go back in October. Well, my luggage was really close to my limit on the way down, and so coming back I knew that I wasn't going to be able to put a lot extra in my suitcase. Well, I gave him some stuff and we weighed his, and his was over, so we gave me some stuff back and we weighed mine, and mine was over. We did that 3 or 4 times until we got them both just under the required 50 pounds. Now, had we not done that before we left home, we'd have gotten to the airport and we would have probably just paid the overweight fee because we wouldn't have wanted to unpack and repack there in the airport. But this $10 gadget gave us the opportunity to get it worked out before we even got to the airport. And again, that saved us $50. So that brings up another good point. Don't weigh your luggage at home, think you're okay, go to the airport and leave this. Take it with you. It's small, it doesn't weigh much. Put it in your carry-on so that when you come back, you can do the same thing and double check coming back, because all those souvenirs have a way of adding up real fast. Are you a woman who travels alone and sometimes feels a little uneasy in your room by yourself at night? Or do you stay a lot of Airbnbs and your door may not lock, or you're not too sure about the security of the lock and you feel just a little uneasy being there? I recently found this product and I'm really excited about it for situations like that. It's called Master Lock. Nope, Master Bolt, sorry. And you can use it as an extra security measure in a hotel room, in your Airbnb, even in your home on your front door. It works on any door that opens to the inside. I know that in hotel rooms that don't have deadbolts and just have those chains, I always feel like they're really not much good. So I'm really excited about this product. Now, I told you at the beginning of the video that I was going to be doing a giveaway, and so I'm going to be giving 3 of the metal tags that I showed in the product review, and all you have to do to enter is subscribe. Make sure you hit that red subscribe button down below, and if you want to make sure you get notified each time I upload a video, hit the bell and it'll send you a notification as well. And then once you've subscribed, hit the like button or the thumbs up button, and then comment down below and tell me if you could go any place in the world and somebody else paid for it, where would you choose to go? Your dream vacation. That's all you have to do. Like, subscribe, and comment. I'll be doing a random drawing of everybody who followed those 3 steps 1 week from today at midnight. So make sure you do it right now before you forget. And thanks for watching. Come back soon.